Hello there everybody, welcome to BB34. Today we received 18 votes again. The record has been levelled. But yes, I'm happy we're maintaining consistency, so thank you to the 18 people who decided to vote again. I appreciate you all. Right, we start with the immunity vote. The first two people who are not in contention for immunity are Old Man Dragon and the Big Bad Wolf, as they both received 0 votes. Nobody wanted them to win the immunity out of the 18 people. That's pretty sad, but oh well. Moving on, the two people who are not getting immunity next are Jerry the Pig and Ada Twist Scientist, who both received 3 votes each. So it will be between Olive Oil and Sweet Pea and Bart Simpson for the immunity token. And the person winning the immunity token is Bart Simpson with 8 votes. Olive Oil and Sweet Pea miss out with 4 votes, meaning Bart Simpson wins the immunity token. Now we move on to the elimination vote. Unlike the immunity vote, every single character here got at least 1 vote. The first person safe with only 1 vote is the Big Bad Wolf. The next person safe with 2 votes is Olive Oil and Sweet Pea. The next 2 people safe with 3 votes each are Old Man Dragon and Jerry the Pig, meaning it's between Ada Twist Scientist and Bart Simpson. And I shall now reveal that Ada Twist Scientist is the last person safe with 4 votes. Bart Simpson is eliminated with 5 votes, meaning for the first time ever in balloon battle history, the person who won immunity is the same person to be eliminated.
So
What is it, Junior?
So what happens to the immunity token?
Eh?
What happens to the immunity token? If Bart Simpson won the immunity, but is also eliminated, what happens to the immunity token?
I didn't think that far ahead, did I? That's a good question, Junior. If a person wins their immunity token, but is also eliminated at the same time, they get sent to the elimination area without the token. The token then becomes the prize for the next elimination with the previous token, meaning the person who wins it in the next vote off will receive 2 immunity tokens and will be immune for 2 eliminations.
That's actually a pretty good rule.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good rule because obviously the immunity token hasn't been given away. If I've still got it, I've got to give away that one with the next one. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, before we get to that, let's talk about the history of the Bart Simpson balloon. Bart Simpson is a cartoon character from the Fox animated television series The Simpsons, created by Matt Groening and part of its titular Simpson family. Back in 1990, when The Simpsons had only just premiered less than a year earlier in 1989, Bart Simpson was everywhere. T-shirts, merchandise, advertisement campaigns, you name it, Bart Simpson was everywhere. It was Bartmania when The Simpsons came out. And 20th Century Fox capitalised on this by sponsoring a giant balloon to debut in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The balloon depicted him riding a skateboard through the streets of New York City. The Bart Simpson balloon is 67 feet high, 34 feet wide, weighs 750 pounds, and requires 12,724 cubic feet of helium to be inflated, and is sponsored by Fox Inc. In an interview with the New York Daily News, former Macy Special Events Vice President Gene McFadden commented on the inclusion of the Bart balloon in the parade, saying, "Basically, the kids pick the new characters. If the kids tell us they want Bart Simpson, then we give them Bart Simpson. That's just what happened this year." Unlike previous balloons made for the parade, many of whom were crafted by Raven Aerostar, the Bart Simpson balloon was instead created by Bigger Than Life, an advertising balloon company that was founded in 1985. Due to the company's inexperience with creating balloons to the scale of the Macy's parade balloons, the stitching of the Bart Simpson balloon would cause many problems during its appearances in the parade. In the early morning hours of Thanksgiving 1990, the balloon began leaking a substantial amount of helium as a result of the frayed stitching. The leak was eventually stopped, and the Bart Simpson balloon was able to make its debut in fine flying form.
Fort Walton Beach, Florida, thank you. Oh, wait, hold it. We're in big trouble. Look out, Mr. Producer. Stand by. Anything could happen. Don't have a cow. But here he is, that irreverent rebel. Debbie, I don't know if I can handle it by myself.
Here he's here saluting, what is it, the underachievers of the world or something?
That's my group. Bart Simpson is one, hey man, he is one cool dude cruising down Broadway on his skateboard with his own band, consort escort, ay caramba. Wonder how he managed all this. He's furnished by, of course, Fox Inc. And this little guy is making his parade debut this year. I mean, hey there, baby. Keep cool. Cool, man. Cool. I mean, really cool.
A cool dude. Welcome to Herald Square, Snoopy with his camera, and superstar Barry Manilow, when we come back live on NBC.
It appeared again in 1991, but would have another problem, as the weight of the skateboard would make the legs look partially deflated, but it wasn't damaged that year.
Good old API, and yo, dudes, guess who's here, little kid? That's our guy. Bart Simpson, furnished by Fox Incorporated, the original underachiever, is taking his little skateboard for a run down Broadway in this, his second Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And at home on The Simpsons, Bart loves to drive his parents absolutely wacko. But don't have a cow, man, because today, Bart's riding high.
Do you think Homer, Marge, Maggie, and Lisa are watching?
I hope they are, because we need all the help we can get, always.
Later, the Rockettes line up for kicks, and straight ahead, the Pink Panther balloon stalks Broadway when our merry march continues.
Bart Simpson would make an appearance outside of the parade on September 6, 1992. The balloon was part of a miniature parade held outside of the Mall of America, which was hosting its grand opening festivities. Other balloons flown alongside Bart include Spider-Man, Betty Boop, Woody Woodpecker, and Quick Bunny. Bart would appear in the 1992 parade with no issues.
I like country music too.
I like to sit there. I like to do the Yankee Breaky Heart. I'd like to do it with you or either Bart Simpson. All depends on who likes to lead. Furnished by Fox Incorporated. Bart, you know, relishes his role as the center of attention on his hit television show, The Simpsons. You just check him out, folks. This is one cool dude taking in the sights as he sort of skateboards down Broadway in his third Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Smooth move, man. Hey, groovy, cool. Watch it.
Watch the branches, Bart.
Oh, boy. Take him down the basement. Give him something to eat at Macy's. Kid looks hungry. Look at that's what I like. Look. Oh, it's great.
Wow, Willard, we're right under Bart.
Isn't that terrific? Watch him make the turn. Will he make it? Is it incredible?
But he would appear in 1993, and 1993 is a well-known year for one reason, but another reason is the fact that it had gusty winds, really bad winds to be fair, causing a lot of the parade balloons to get battered this year, Bart Simpson being one of them. Bart was blown into a lamppost and the impact created a massive gash on the balloon's back. though the balloon was able to stay afloat for the rest of the parade, and he managed to get through to the end without any issue. But obviously, as you can tell on the Macy's parade telecast from 1993, they were doing everything they could to hide the gash on national television.
Hey, don't have a cow, man. Have turkey instead. That's Bart Simpson's message to us this Thanksgiving as he coasts down Broadway on his skateboard for the 4th time in the parade. And knowing Bart, I say he just loves the attention. Watch those trees, Bart. But he better get home in time for Thanksgiving dinner, or his sister Lisa might get the wishbone and wish for another brother. Furnished by Fox Inc.
Fox Furnished Brothers, is that?
Everybody's favorite golden boy is one colorful sight on wheels.
And let me tell you something, definitely no underachiever today. Have a cool one, man. I mean, cool, baby. You know, like, cool.
Star of NBC's Frasier, and Fat Cat Garfield when the parade continues.
1994 was next, and 1994 proved to be a good year for the Bart balloon as it made it to the end of the route unscathed.
Willard, here comes one of my favorite guys of all time. Bart Simpson, sponsored by Fox Inc., is the original rebel without a clue. He skateboards down Broadway with attitude extraordinaire.
Cowabunga, dude! Who needs good manners when you're pumped up with 12,724 feet of helium?
Everyone,
That when you were a kid,
once in a while. Everybody knows Bart is full of hot air and rubber. The dude weighs in at an inflation weight of 750 pounds.
Hey, man, I've lost some weight, you know, but I still can contend. Heavy, man, heavy. Bart is 14 feet of teeth. I like that line. That's a big grin.
Willard, did you know that the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the 2nd largest user of helium in the United States?
No, wait a minute. Let me guess. Who could possibly use more hot air?
No, not TV anchors.
You mean the United States government?
That's right, Willard.
I had to get that line. All right. Anyway, we're having a ball. You come back and join us. This is only the greatest parade in the world. The weather's fantastic, and we love you. We're going to pull you off your pins. Well, go in. Cowabunga, dude.
Stay tuned for loads of laughs as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues on NBC. Coming up, circus fun and Ronald McDonald flies over Manhattan.
1995 happened, however, and this was another parade with really bad winds. The wind pushed the Bart Simpson balloon around, causing it to nearly crash into the crowd and the trees on Central Park West. The balloon would eventually make it to Herald Square undamaged, but would nearly crash into the NBC cameras while turning the corner at Herald Square. But luckily, he didn't crash, and continued to the end without any trouble.
Hey, they're terrific, aren't they? They run the Today Show, too. They're just wonderful. Well, there's nothing like it. Here he is. Hey, cowabunga, dude. Bartholomew J. Simpson. Coming at you on a skateboard, folks. The Art of Bart in the balloon form is furnished by 20th Century Fox. Bart's beloved family, including his old dad, Homer, his mom, Marge, and his sisters, Lisa and Maggie. Bart looks just large for his age as a 4th grader from his hometown of Springfield. In fact, he's twice the size of the telephone pole.
I love Bart, and I love Homer, too, Willard. You know, being that big could be trouble for this town because Bart has a bit of an attitude, Willard.
Well, sometimes you need an attitude in this life, Katie. You know that. Bart can have anything he wants because he's big enough to use his 2-story elementary school as a skateboard.
Don't worry, Willard. Bart loves this parade, and he would never trash 34th Street. This area, by the way, is looking great. Have you noticed, Willard?
It gets better every year. I mean, you know, this is our miracle on 34th Street. Partnerships have been made and come and gone, and improvements around here get better and better. They've added beautiful antique lights, which I think are sensational, brighten up all of Herald Square Park. They've really done a fabulous job.
Looks like Bart is trying to move on anyway, Willard. He'd like to dedicate his appearance in the parade today to his idol, Krusty the Clown, and hang in there, Bart.
I want to be one part of the clown.
There's a lot more parade coming your way, including Joey Lawrence and his brothers, Matthew and Andy, stars of Brotherly Love, when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
After the 1995 parade ended, the balloon was retired, and it hasn't been seen in the parade since. As a result of the rules and regulations put in place following the Cat in the Hat accident in 1997, the rules state that certain balloons could not be flown due to their size and shape, with Bart being one of them. Despite his height and width not exceeding the limit, and him actually being shorter than the Quick Bunny, he was still banned. The balloon has since sat dormant at Macy's Float Warehouse, having its existence last confirmed in 2016 as salvaged. This wasn't the last time the Bart balloon was referenced though, as it would be referenced in the Season 2 episode of The Simpsons, Bart vs. Thanksgiving. In the episode, Bart and Homer watch a parody of the Macy's parade on television. Then, after Bart mentions why the parade would use characters who are 50 years old after discussing Bullwinkle and Underdog, a Bart balloon appears on the television as an obvious nod to the Bart balloon debuting in the parade that year. During the Thanksgiving update for the mobile game Tapped Out in 2015, a Bart Simpson parade balloon was added as a virtual decoration. The design is a nod to the real balloon, complete with Bart being in a similar pose on his skateboard. In the Season 31 episode, Thanksgiving of Horror, archive video footage of the balloon in the 1991 parade was shown during the credits, with ominous music playing over the footage, referring to the balloon's off-putting appearance. The balloon's 1991 NBC appearance was included as a bonus feature on the complete third season box set in 2003. So yes, the creators of The Simpsons still reference the balloon despite it not appearing in the parade for nearly 30 years now. Hopefully Bart gets another recreation of a balloon in the parade, or another Simpsons character for that matter, like Homer, as Homer seems to be the most popular Simpsons character these days, rather than Bart. But yeah, this Bart balloon is quite unnerving, and it's clear to see why, as it was made by an inexperienced balloon company, rather than Raven Aerostar, for unknown reasons. Oh well, in the end, it became a parade staple, making a total of 6 appearances, and is now confined to the parade warehouse in real life and in Balloon Battle. So Bart Simpson, you are eliminated. Goodbye! The wheel is back, and like I said, the prize is 2 immunities. Immunities for the next 2 eliminations for the person who wins immunity. We spin now, and the next group up for elimination is Group 29. Viewers, vote using the Google form in the description on who you want to win immunity and who you want to be eliminated. The person with the most elimination votes will leave the show. See you all next episode.